Alright, welcome back all you Holotable heroes, and thank you again for stopping by the channel. It's your boy Itachi with Itachi Gaming, and we're back again with another episode today. So today we're going to talk about the road ahead, and we're going to do another legendary update. I made this first video last month. Now you're going to see where my progress is at, as well as we're going to be showing you my arena team and how that's going. But let's start off first with the road ahead CG carry. This came out today. She says, hello, Holotable heroes. After an exciting end of the year with the release of Grand Arena, C-3PO, and Han's Millennium Falcon, the Capital Games offices are bustling again with plans for the upcoming quarters. We've spent much of the past few months focusing on the roadmap, including a bold and somewhat audacious 5-year vision. But, as always, I'm here to talk a little bit about the next couple of months. When we sit down to plan the next year's roadmap, one of the key things that we focus on is learnings from the previous one. Since so much of the core of the game is collecting and strategizing with the iconic characters and ships from the Star Wars universe, we are constantly learning and, when necessary, adjusting the way we release them, especially the types of events we run and their cadence, to ensure that we bring you awesome new Star Wars content in a way that feels balanced, fair, and allows you to really dig in and enjoy each moment. We're continuing to work on the balance between marquees, reworks, achievement characters, more on that in a moment, and legendaries, hero's journey, and ancient journeys. So it looks like we're probably going to get some more ancient journeys coming up, which is really exciting. I'm just kind of speculating here, but I would say Darth Revan's got to be another ancient journey here. But let's keep this rolling. While we are finessing the delivery systems, we also want to try a couple of different formats. To that end, we will be releasing the Emperor's Command Shuttle. Ooh, Command Shuttle. Okay. And a new event called the Galactic Chase. So new event, new ship, it looks like. This event will take place on one of the Cantina holotables, as the Command Shuttle will be immediately released to specific nodes there. And it's going to be in Cantina. That's great, right? That's absolutely fantastic. All right, let's keep this rolling. This will allow you to earn shards of the ship while acquiring other resources and completing daily activities that you would already be doing anyway on these nodes. We hope that you enjoy the way this celebrates the arrival of a new ship without requiring a separate energy grind. I'm definitely excited about this because a lot is in Cantina, which gives us some of the most favorable payouts when it comes to shards. Alongside this and the more traditional events, we'll be introducing more achievement-based characters this year. They may show up as actual achievement rewards or in currency shops such as Wampa and Hermit Yoda. We will be able to talk more about that. We'll be able to talk about that more in depth in coming months. So that's cool. More achievement-based characters. They'll be interesting to see. We got some quality of life updates here. So, as always, we begin the year with a quality of life update. Many of the items that have populated our quality of life list comes from things we've seen you talk about on the forums, feedback we've received from customer satisfaction surveys, and the actual play patterns and feedback we see reflected on how you play the game. We also always look for time-saving opportunities, as we recognize that subsequent updates often require an increased amount of time spent in the game. To that end, one of our big QOL features this year, so quality of life, is going to be raid simming. Ooh, being able to sim the raids would be fantastic. And it looks like it started with the heroic Rancor raid. If you've beaten a certain number of times and a to-be-determined number of guild members have Han Solo at 7 stars, the guild will be able to sim completion of the Rancor raid, and all guild members will receive equal rewards. Well, we are still tuning that exact rewards. The intention is to keep the inflow of rewards, but all allow guilds to enjoy the rewards and spend their time on new content without having to repeat the version of an event they've mastered. At this time, we're only activating raid simming on the Rancor, but we'll be able to explore adding it to other raids at a later date. We should note that if for any reason you don't want to send the Rancor, you always have the option to play through the way it is currently with the current reward distribution. This is really cool because it gives guilds an opportunity to, as they get new members, to sim the Rancor raid and help those new members get those rewards quicker, which is really cool. And then once your entire guild has that particular reward, you can go back to playing normally, and then it's up to you guys to, go in and play the Rancor to get your payouts, which is really, really cool and really neat. That's awesome. To save players time and for convenience of squad selection and management, oh my gosh, we will be adding the squad management button to the character inventory screen. That is fantastic. Which, by the way, if you don't know what the character inventory screen, it's going to be this screen right here. You have trade mods and buy data cards. I'm assuming they get rid of buy data cards, or they're adding a new one. Let's see what it says. Let's continue to read. All right, this will replace the buy data cards, button that is currently there. Our data showed that was the least used button on that screen. I wonder why, Capital Games. You have so many free-to-play players out there. There's no need to use that so much. Once on the squad select screen, more information will be surfaced at the top level, including the character name in case you're having difficulty telling your Jawas apart, gear level, ooh, that's cool, and a brand new shard indicator. This can be turned on from inside the character management pages, where you can indicate whether you want to be notified of any duplicate characters being used within a single tab. This will allow you to more easily use the tabs to fill out complete rosters for territory wars, battles, the raids, etc. We've added similar functionality for mod loadout management as well. So this is fantastic because using that character squad area where you can just build your character squads and then click on the tab. If you're doing heroic, the hat, if you're doing which is heroic AAT, if you're doing heroic pit, clicking on certain teams that you want to use as opposed to scrolling through your entire character list for making up your squad is great. We're also excited to bring you changes to the in-combat buff and debuff user interface. This is big. A new button has been added to the screen to allow you to quickly turn on or off the full buff display and reveal more of the screen with it off. A few key buffs, such as taunt, foresight, and unique buffs, those would be pretty important, will be visible. But after a certain number of buffs have been applied, lower priority buffs will be collapsed behind an overall numeric indicator. Now this is great because I'm not going to read the rest of this, but this is great because with Jedi Knight Revan, with Bastila, with and Grandmaster Yoda, there's so many buffs that get spread around on those teams. It's ridiculous, and likewise, even with sometimes the debuffs can get ridiculous. So this is really cool. We're also looking to improve the matchmaking of the Grand Arena. One of the clearest improvements we could make based on the data from the first few runs is that when ships are not used in Grand Arena, ship GP will not contribute to matchmaking. Man, talk about a good start to the year. Thank you, Capital Games. Those are some fantastic quality of life things that are happening. Grand Arena not using ships during your 3v3 matches, being able to toggle your buffs in the display mode while you're battling someone, those get ridiculous and you can't tell what's on what, so that's fantastic. Buffs and debuffs, and better squad management stuff, something that I'm sure a lot of people have been asking for since the dawn of the game, seeing how the only way you can manage your squads or if you're going into and see another battle. So that's fantastic. So one less step, we can do it right there where our character sheets are. Excuse me. And that's just great. All right, now the fun stuff, right? We just had all the potatoes. Now it's time for some meat. New content. February is going to be differently themed than the past 2 years. So that means no Sith month. There's no Sith this month. Oh my goodness. No Sith. What's going on? Let's see. As we are very excited to bring you Separatist droids. Ooh. All right, Separatist droids. You can see the picture of Grievous. Congratulations, RLT 101. This has got to be a Grievous rework. By far, Gotta be one, right? All right, we're very excited to bring you Separatist Droids. We've given a lot of attention to various aspects of the universe in the past 2 years, particularly the original trilogy and the Old Republic. With the return of the Clone Wars animated series, we're excited to explore more content from the Clone Wars animated series. This includes a marquee for the B1 Battle Droid. Okay, B1 Battle Droid coming to the game, who will appear as a single unit on the battlefield, but whose abilities reflect the pervasiveness of the seemingly unending units behind it. Additionally, we are going to be releasing the Droideka. Droideka! Shielded destroyer droids who combine with the B1. The rework of the B2 Battle Droid. Okay. Then the rework of the Magna Guard. Okay. All serve at the behest. I can't read right now, of one particular droid commander. Cough, cough. General Grievous is getting a rework. Rework Grievous. All right, there you go, RT 101. There's your rework for General Grievous. That is fantastic. I'm going to have to actually look into this now as far as starting to farm Grievous, because I haven't yet. So it's fantastic that they're doing all these things. Excuse me. Throat's a little dry there. All right, let's go into my account now. So, quick shout out to, what is his name? You can touch this, or you can't touch this, I think is what it was. Or can't touch this, or can touch this. He commented last week on the video. We had a discussion. He was able to get all of his Phoenix Squad to 7 stars within a month. So fantastic job, man. Keep it going. Congratulations to you, and keep working on everything. So let's do a quick update of where I'm at on the legendary hunt. Okay, so I've got Grand Admiral Thrawn, 7 stars. All right, I have Commander Luke Skywalker, which can only be unlocked at 7 stars. He's also gear 9 right now, maxed out all except for his Zetas. That's fantastic. Let's keep it rolling here. We've got Jedi Knight Revan, which I got today. Yeah, and congratulations to anyone else that's getting it this week. This is a big thing. I've got Zetas saved up, and we're going to be gearing him up tonight and continuing to get him up to level 85. So Jedi Knight Revan. And then I did unlock General Kenobi and Han Solo at 5 stars. Finally got there with the actual guild, so that's fun. We've got Emperor Palpatine at 7 stars. I've got R2-D2 at 7 stars. Palpatine is completely maxed out. He's gear 12, working on, gear 12 plus, but double Zeta, so that's fun. And then I feel like I'm missing one. Definitely missing one. Let's look at, it's a little bitty droid. BB-8. I got BB-8 unlocked as well. So we got him unlocked last week at 5 stars. I'm going to have to continue to work on the First Order, which is what I'm currently farming, to get him unlocked at 7 stars. Oh, there's one more. Jedi. Where's my Jedi? Let's look at all these beautiful Jedi. Here we go, Jedi. And I have Grandmaster Yoda at 7 stars. So, let's see. 1, 2. Let's look at droids real quick. 3, 4. And then the Empire. 5, 6. I'm up to 6 legendary characters knocked down. Oh, I'm sorry, 7. I forgot about CLS. 7 legendary characters, 2 heroes journeys. Well, ancient hero journey and a hero's journey. So I'm rocking and rolling right now. So let me go back up to all, and you guys can see what I'm currently working on. So I just got Vader to gear 12. I just need to work on his mods and getting them all gold and getting to that 6 dot. Now, I did spend money early in the game, so I do have Scion at 6 stars. We're halfway to 7 stars, and I have Darth Nihilus also at 6 stars, almost halfway to 7 stars. So they're really at the top of my list right now because they're part of my arena team, and so they're going to be super important for all of that. But as you can see here, I am working on bounty hunters little by little, and I've kind of switched focus back into them. Excuse me. And farming these guys so I can do the next legendary event with Chewbacca. And I'm also still working on my first order team. Okay, little by little, but we got to get first order up there and ready to be able to 7-star BB-8, as well as continue to work on BB-8. Man, where are these guys? There we go. So there we go. There's your first order. Kylo Ren. So crew. We got crew and Kylo Ren. Both of them on this team. We're using first order officer, first order TIE pilot, and first order executioner. Yes, I have Captain Phasma maxed out, but as you can see, I haven't really worked on him. This is the team I'm going to want to continue to use throughout the game. There'll be some things with like Phasma that I want to do later on, but right now I'm really just focusing on these guys. So I've got 2 levels to go for first order executioner to get him to 85, and 4 for Kylo Ren. And then we're going to continue to gear these guys as well as get their star counts up. So currently working on first order executioner in my Cantina battles. Once I get him to 6 stars, I'll move over to Kylo Ren, get him to 6 stars, and then we'll go back to crew, finish him off at 7 stars, and finish these other guys off. First order TIE pilot is on his way to 7 stars, and I'll work on him kind of like every other day. I switch off between him and Nihilus and Darth Sion, because I really want to get these guys to 7 stars. As you can see, Zeta-wise, I have, I want to say 4 Zetas right now. I've got 1 on Grand Admiral Thrawn's unique ebb and flow. I got 1 on Sion, so Sion's completely maxed out. And then I have 2 on Vader. I'm sorry, not Vader, Emperor Palpatine. So the Emperor of the Galactic Empire and Crackling Doom. At some point, I will be knocking Thrawn out of this lineup. But for now, we're using Palpatine, Nihilus, Darth Vader, Sion, and Grand Admiral Thrawn. When I get the chance to work on Sith Trooper, he's definitely coming out of the lineup. So once we get to that point, we'll be able to work on Sith Trooper, which I already have him unlocked. He's at 4 stars, but I want to take my time because he's not currently needed for anything. So he's just going to be an in-game character for me. And then Bastila Shan Fallen, who I already have at 5 stars, and Gear 8, I believe. Yep, Gear 8. And she's maxed out outside of her Zeta as well. And then, we'll get her maxed out with stars and her mods and things like that, but it's one thing at a time. So so when you look at my actual thing here, so there's my team. I'm ranked 107 in arena, and pretty close to the same in fleet arena, so 106 in fleet arena. This team is very, very powerful. I'll show you guys real quick. We can do a squad arena battle. But as you can see, my arena is getting to where everyone has majority gear 12 plus characters. They have multiple Zetas, about 4. Everyone's right around that. And then if you look at the top of my arena, you're going to see a lot of Revans. There's some Palpatines, but there's a lot of Revans. So that's how my arena looks like. We're seeing these guys and stuff like that in most of my arena. So, but yeah, let's go in here. Let's see if we can take 92. I've had trouble against this team. Bastila is definitely not the best to battle against with Palpatine, but Sion and Nihilus help sometimes. So let's see what happens. All right. Now, the kill order for this, you're going to see, this is why I love Sion. He takes all that stuff away. It's great. All right. Right now, they've got a lot of protection and things like that. Let's fracture Yoda because he does a lot of damage. I just want to take him out as soon as possible. Yeah, take that, Ezra. All right. Some AoE here. I don't want old Ben to taunt, so we got to get that ability block in there. And back. All right, let's see if we can take out Yoda. Boom, there we go. All right. So Jolie is going to be next. He's got the Zeta. So let's see if we can get Nihilus rolling here. Just some more AoE there. But we really don't want to let Jolie get going here. We got to keep that ability block because he'll just start reviving people. Let's see if we can take him out. Boom! All right, cooldown. Yes. We're gonna fracture Ben so he doesn't get in the way of us doing this. And once we take out Jolie here, we should be good. Boom! Jolie Bendo is done with. And we can just auto. Let's see if I can. There we go. Boom! Hey, there we go. Everyone's up. Like I said, sometimes I have problems with that team. Just really depends on some turn meter things and mods. But that's how I'm doing it. I'm trying to get under 50, but that's all I've got for tonight. Thank you guys for coming by. Really excited about that General Grievous rework. The Separatist droids are coming to the game this month, which is fantastic. Kind of sad not to see any more Sith characters. I really love my dark side Sith, but that's okay. Thank you, Capital Games, for all those updates that were coming and the quality of life updates. We really appreciate it. So, until next time, my brothers.